So, Marvel and Sony Pictures just announced that Spider-Man is going to be featured in an upcoming Marvel movie. I'm assuming that that movie is going to be Captain America Civil War because Spider-Man has a big part in the Civil War. So that's pretty cool that Marvel doesn't have the rights back, but they have a partnership with Sony, which allows them to, it allows them to basically use the Spider-Man character. I'm kind of wary of this deal though because it sounds like that they've already they've already confirmed that Spider-Man will be recasted for the Marvel movie at least. But there's no word on whether or not he's going to be recasted for the Sony movies, which are going to still continue. So if he's recasted for the Marvel movie, but then Sony wants to have some Marvel characters cross over into the Sony movies too, then that's going to mean that there's a new Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but not in the Sony one, even though they're basically combining their universes. So I'm wondering, I mean, if they recast both, then we're going to get Spider-Man of the Amazing Spider-Man 3 without Andrew Garfield, with a new Spider-Man, which is kind of weird. I kind of like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I like the Amazing Spider-Man series. I feel like that's kind of a minority thing, but once you look past the whole nostalgia thing of like the original Tobey Maguire movies, they're not that great. The second one's really good. The first one's okay, but then the third one's awful. Everyone can agree that the third one is awful. Not everyone, but most people. So I'm just a little concerned that they're going to, I don't know, if they're going to recast Spider-Man again. Why not just leave Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe too? The problem with like the Spider-Man franchise that Sony has is not Andrew Garfield. He's not the issue, I don't think. Some people think he's not nerdy enough or whatever, but he's kind of, I don't know, he does a good job. Like, he's the best in the costume that we've had. He's definitely better than Tobey Maguire. Outside of the costume, he's, I guess, not nerdy enough, but, oh man. Emrot23, stop talking to me. Just kidding, but, Skype. But yeah. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do, and it makes me a little concerned with how it's going to combine. I don't know, because I'm wondering if they bring Marvel characters into the Sony universe, are they gonna recast those too? Because if not, then they have to have the same Spider-Man in both movies, unless they do like Miles Morales in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which would just throw everything off, because then we'd have two Spider-Mans like existing at the same time, and I don't know. But there's also the whole soft reboot, the Secret Wars aftermath thing that they're doing in the comics that is going to basically combine the Ultimate Universe and the regular Marvel comic universe, which means Miles Morales and Peter Parker are going to exist in the same New York City. So if they follow that storyline, assuming that those rumors are correct and that's how it's going to play out, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe that will work, but I think it's just going to be confusing. And I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm conflicted. So if you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and the Amazing Spider-Man series, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yeah. I'm at work and I'm exhausted. It's 4:15 a.m., just in case you were wondering if my words were slurred or something. I'm not intoxicated, I just am very tired. Yeah, so anyway, Thank you for watching this impromptu vlog. See you later.